Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 27 of the Wendigos, which originally aired live on Twitch August 15th. Here's a little reminder of the rules and goals, and of course the new one, which is no animal breeding, and the changelog, which took place for this entire stream. Let's get started. You know, I'm somewhat regretting, and I'm going to have to change Animal Zone. Because I don't want them... I'll have them go out these side doors. Oh, there aren't side doors. Of course they're not. So I essentially don't want to clean up after the murder puppies. And having them walk on my area there is going to cause a bit of cleanup. Alright, we'll put in some bonecrete doors there. As side access. I'm gonna air gap it though. So it's not just one door and they're in. So for large projects, just a reminder to all of you, if it is a large project, I don't care about Sabbath. If it's a large project, it needs to be an episode goal. So I'm not taking like suggestions of, oh, you know what you should do? Build some hydroponics. Because like that would take me a considerably long time. So it has to be polled for everybody and voted on. And not just like something nice to do. Work frenzy for Phoenix. Nice. So I might have some slate, right? We process some slate, so let's place blueprints for slate. I'm sure it's not much. So I think what I'm going to need to do is to raid for it. I'm trying to look if there's research for me to get. Now, solar panels would be very, very helpful to offset grow lights if I was to do hydroponics. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use that tech core. I'm going to let you all vote first, and then we'll see with the options. And here is that poll right there. Oh, almost perfectly pointed at it. So, for these polls, all you got to do is type just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In chat and not whisper the bot. Whispering the bot actually will make it not work. And you get to decide on what I try to work on this episode. Side doors. Alright, so now the animals will be able to exit here, causing pretty minimal amount of filth. So that's much better. Oh my god, we have just so much garbage. I've continually tried to call my allies for... Bad temperature, okay. For trade caravans, now they are actually physically refusing. The shock lances are starting to get hauled out, and then I'll have them converted over once they're hauled. It's a pretty low priority thing for us to do, I suppose. In other projects, I do want to replace my external walls that are weak with bonecrete ones, but I don't want my roof to fall on my head, so I'm going to leave little gaps that I replace. And there is a Show Me Yoda. 2 of them, actually. Can you sit today? Are you going to sit nicely? No, I'm going to hold you. You feel unstable today. One of the happiest little puppies you'll ever meet. You would not believe the amount of comments I get on YouTube saying, "Oh, I thought he was a stuffed animal." It's like, yep. Trust me, you aren't alone in that assumption. I have heard that so many times before. Alright, so we do want to wall this up because we are, you know, everything in our stockpile and is decaying as this wall is busted through. And none of my anyone is trying to rebuild it. Come now. We could do better than that. Alright, Tolarin, you're going to start delivering bonecrete. And then someone with construction skill, please build it. Oh, wow, that was fast. Smoke leaf joints from Rem. Is everyone, like, cleaning? No, crafting? Oh, they'll get to it. There we go. A little bit of a tougher exterior. It might... Yeah. Oh, Masterwork Human Leather Duster. Awesome. I think that's one of the crafting projects that we just leave up. Now, there's no point in putting bonecrete here because we have vents. Vents are really weak, so the strength of a bonecrete wall is kind of lost. Why are you guys... Oh, you're getting married in here. Also, yeah, I realize that they're overlapping. Morrow and Phoenix, officially married. I guess I don't have a marriage spot? No, I really don't. Now I really am obligated to corrupt this monument. And a plan on it. Alright, Wolf, you're sleeping. Ox. Okay, so most of the walls that need to be built are set up. Alright, heat wave is over, so that's why it's a lot colder now. What music is this? This is a song called You're Not Wrong. If you want the full soundtrack, just go to Rhadamant.com. And the whole soundtrack is right there for you to very easily download. For free. And not for piracy or anything. Just legit for free. Offered by YouTube, believe it or not. And Bash, thanks for the beer. Yep. Cargo pods, that's what you all voted on. Give me pemmican and slag. So the episode goal polls. I might re-poll this, taking 3 and 5 off. So let me do that. Right now, Raid Nearby Village was the top choice. But let's have a bit of a... It wasn't a runaway, right? There was some wiggle room. So I'll re-poll. And of course, I'll work on them in order. It's not just like I'll do one and then be done. I do want to try to get all the suggestions finished, if possible. Oh, this monument. But yeah, I think if we do want to get that monument, visiting some nearby settlements is probably simply required. I'm also going to have to check my power grid after we do this wall refacing, because I'm sure there's all sorts of problems in the power grid right now. Maybe not. No? A little bit, but not. Only missing redundancies. That's not so bad. Alright, so make pillar just got done, both of them. So we're going to put these pillars in here, because they're going to be a lot sturdier than the bone walls that offer almost no protection. I don't think they're really necessary, but I might as well have them and not need them than need them and not have them, as I like to say. Looks like I have a lot of weapons that ought to be smelted down. What is going on with that? Is this the smelt weapon? Yeah. I think that's the smelt weapon queue. Yeah, there we are. I could cover the wind farm to allow for ease of movement. It would use up a crazy amount of bone, though. And at the moment, I'm using the bone more productively. But if I end up with just like buckets of bones that I don't need, then yes, I would agree with you. All right, so let's allow for slag smelting, because I think we have a lot of slag. Wendigos do require slag for some weapon construction. Like, uh-oh. You, my little addict. Why are you an addict? Why? You're set to no drugs. And you're not... I know he's 17, but he's set to no drugs, and he's not chemically fascinated or interested. Oh, maybe you all voted for that. That could be. That honestly could be. That could have just been a Tory talker vote of an overdose. He can't handle the juice. No, I mean, he's 17. He might be a Wendigo, but he's still 17. He can't handle the juice at all. Alright, I'm going to forbid his weapon so it doesn't get smelted or whatever. Oh, he's already up. Wow. Okay. That's actually kind of impressive. He had a terrible overdose and he's immediately springs back onto his feet. Alright. Alright, I don't care who makes this. One or the other. I don't have broad shield cores, so I don't even know why I queued this up. Apparently it was a removed attribute. Yeah, he used to have, he used to be an addict. Once you remove the attribute, it shouldn't throw, addiction like that. I mean, it apparently it did, but it shouldn't. Alright, so we are getting more plated armor for our pets, and once they're well plated, I can really start to field them in battle. I think this is the last plate armor we need for Penguin Natty. Yeah, it is. And then we'll also work on the helmets, whichever of our animals can wear helmets. It looks like raid nearby villages is going to win out anyway. So I will work on that soon. Quest available. Fugly's Problem. Fugly is begging to join. Fugly probably tastes good. She's being chased by something. She won't say. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to have dev mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Psychic Shock Lance. I don't know which one's which. Hopefully these are the correct ones. Nope, these are the incorrect ones. Alright. Cool. So these are the right ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, you voted for that, of course. That's a 2-to-1 ratio, so I don't have any additional charges. Here is Fugly. Yo, don't take... Fine. You are not a Wendigo. So... yeah, we know what's going to happen here. Glitch here is going to demonstrate the power of a jumps pack and take you out back. Well, I guess we're not eating any brain food, 'cause there's nothing left there. Cool. Let's bury Fugly. Oh, where are you burying her? Hold on. Don't bury her in there. That was a good hit. There. Now our, that actually helps us. Fugly, you help us. Whether you want to or not. I don't know what was chasing you. Ooh, marble. Thanks, Deadly Ice. That's going to help. I don't know what was chasing Fugly, but honestly, I don't really care. Crag, thanks for the herbal meds. The Inspired Recruit from Wolf, and the Go Frenzy from Ox. So the Go Frenzy is going to definitely help with the raid. Okay, so that's probably enough slag. Let me suspend that. Meteorite granite. Oh, that's going to help too. I almost... yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Ox. Oh, you're already down there. Exotic Goods Trader. Not affiliated. I'm not really sure I have anything that Exotic Goods Trader is going to be interested in. But I'll take a look at what they're selling. Who has trade price improvement? Ox or Wolf? Well, Wolf, you're right here, so let's have you do this. Oh, darn it. I hate when someone stands right on the spot you're trying to interact with and it cancels the, whatever you were doing. Alright, they have another tech core, but I don't have the money for that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we really need like textiles or bulk goods. We have so many human leather dusters and stuff like that for sale. Yeah, I could sell beer. That's true. I could sell beer. Let me do that. So the last animal plate armor is done. I'm going to check how many of my animals can wear the helmets. What I need to do is I need to just continue making small sculptures out of bone. You know, I'll make it out of bone china. One or the other. We'll just do that. Yeah, because I still have beer back here. Let me unforbid these. There. Alright, so Ox, where are you? I was going to have Ox and Chelsea switch. Advanced components from Ares. Thanks, Ares. Oh, speaking of which, let me protect my stuff. Oh, right. Buy a telescope so they can look at the stars better. That is one thing that I've meant to do. Here, sorry. You're not going to get any lovin'. There it is. Anti-material rifle just got cooked up. Good. I'm going to slowly transition away from sniper rifles to anti-material rifles because they're, A, they're Wendigo styled, and B, they're just better. So come morning time, we'll probably be looking at a raid on local village. My telescope is hiding under the meat. Oh, yeah, I have 2 telescopes. Well, 2 telescopes are fine. Double the interest. Morrow's leveling up big time in art. I like how these pillars are perfectly spaced so that they don't benefit from one another. Oh, well. Alright, so that's the last plate armor. Oh my god, we have so much garbage. Addie, what happened to you? You are severely hypothermic. Yep. Okay. What about the other... Because Birkmock's armor protects him? Barely. Okay. I'm going to try to warm up this a little bit. Just so that we don't have a severely frostbitten, hypothermic murder puppy. I'm trying to think how I want to do this in a way that is sustainable. Because obviously the animal area, the stockpile, and the kitchen is kind of interconnected. And if I close these doors and vents, this will heat up as well. But what we're aiming to do is we're aiming to have it be cold, but not like frostbite levels cold. So we need to get that perfect medium. So what I'm going to do is aim for... This heater will be set to like 26 Fahrenheit or -3C. And that way, it won't cause frostbite, necessarily. But, it will warm up. So, Addie, what is your comfortable temperature? To -40? So we're already getting pretty close. Exotic goods again. And I wish I had stuff to sell to the exotic goods. I'm starting to crank out art. But I just don't have a lot of it yet. Alright, so, yep, that's already working. We're already, chilling. Man, all these trade ships. Yuki, thanks for the beer. Cheers. Okay, so now that we're starting to get people rouse and rise... we are going to get murdering. So Glitch, I'm going to have you hand down the slam hammer to Oxir. You entrust your son with it, much the way that Thor and Zeus, or Odin, entrusted one another. And then... I'm going to want to hit the crown. I think it's funny to build their monument out of... so first things first, stockpile... I'm going to stockpile... I'm just going to call this monument. It's going to be stone blocks out here as a critical priority. So that we haul them out there, and then I can see what stone blocks we have, and I can assign them. But I'd love to build their giant monument out of the crumbling ruins of their own So this is the new caravan mechanic. The new caravan mechanic, oh, you know what, Addie? Oh, this is kind of a problem. So herein lies the problem. It is too cold for me to send my animals safely to get, yeah, okay. So what I'm going to need to do instead is to crank out animal clothing that is insulating. Otherwise, they're simply just going to freeze and die in transit. So the only animals that can haul here, let me double check, is the wargs and the bears. So I need to make sure that the wargs can wear animal clothes and the bears can wear animal clothes. Otherwise, they're not coming with us. Combat supplier. That's cool. Well, I'll take a look. Would it be better to use AC in the kitchen and then outgas? Maybe, but the AC would probably be off all the time because it's so dang cold. It wouldn't... I'd have to set the AC to like negative an unbelievable number for it to matter. Wow, there's really nothing I have to trade. I mean, I'd like to buy a Doomsday Launcher, but I can't afford it, so... Did the Northern... no, this didn't get set. 26 it was? Wouldn't really matter. It's not cranking enough BTUs to affect the what I want. So animal clothes. For me to figure this out, animal clothes are wearable for wargs, but not bears. That's another big bummer. So that means that my bears, well, their temperature range, nope, they're going to get frostbite. So it's going to be wargs only. Well, at least we have established that. Alright, so we'll make wool clothing for the wargs to keep them warm. And then what I'm going to need to do is set up a new outfit. Called Warm Animals. Yeah, I could also check scarves, but I don't think scarves are going to have too much of an effect. So, animal clothes and pet scarves for warm animals. And then my animal clothing, we will do the 2 wargs warm animals. And that way, they should be forced to wear the animal clothing. Now, of course, the animal clothing is being stored right here, which means that my wargs, I'm going to force to stand right there, and that should force them to put it on. A lot of crazy micromanagement here. Ooh, that is a very ugly bone sculpture. So, Penguinetti, you're the really frozen one. Let's get you moved first. So now your temperature range is negative 58. That's good, but not great. That isn't amazing. Let's check scarves. I don't know how much a pet scarf will insulate. But we can make that out of wool. And who can wear it? Wargs can wear it, but not bears. Okay. So we're going to do 2 of those as well. Animals. Yeah, this is part of the problem is just like trying to raid. Oh, darn it. You kicked it up. Trying to raid in the middle of winter comes with some added complexities. So here's the wool scarves. This one's masterwork. It has a little bit of insulation. It might work. It might be enough. So that puts Addie's comfort range to negative 68, which is going to be enough. Good, I guess. Sounds good to me. Obviously, our ETA to leave is going to be a little longer because of the having to figure out clothing and all that. Alright, so the other scarf. Berkmock's wearing it. Now, they're both protected for the same amount. put them back into animal zone. So obviously they are not well armored, but they'll be warm. Okay, Penguin Andy's fully healed, but that rear right leg concerns me. So that is a leg, bionic animal leg, which we will get one. Because we also don't want to move slowly. A huge part of raiding is we need to get there quick. So that also means that I want to figure out, of my own colonists, sort of prioritize those with move speed. So Chelsea, Ox, Savanti, Wolf, Phoenix maybe will be my raiders. So Phoenix, I'm going to have you switch guns with Tolarin. Because Tolarin, you're now a crafter. So it's good to have you home anyway. Ambrosia coming down from M-Bash. Thanks, Bash. Okay, so we have a little bit of sandstone. Let's go sandstone up some of our monument. Chelsea's missing her bone cleats. She is. Because I don't... No, actually... Brawlers. Okay. Never wear animal apparel. I think that's obvious. Where are the bone cleats? Here they are. Yeah, she should be wearing them. I'll just force it. Okay, animal bionic leg is done. That's... Whoa! So it had her take off her armor? Wait, what did she do? She was bugged, I think, where... Here, I'm going to clear some forest here. Where it took off the feral suit? I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't paying it quite enough attention. Alright, so rear right. Rear right with real meds. And we have inspired surgery, so we'll do that. And then once Penguin Addy is no longer woozy, we'll hit up a raid or so. I'm going to take the pack of survival meals out of the stockpile. Yeah, I'll have to keep a close eye. Ox, obviously, you're going to get cold. As much as I want my raiders to be wearing real armor, I think I do have to force them into Mega Sloth wool. Otherwise, they're just going to freeze to death on the way there. There is the argument to be made of bringing armor with me anyway, and then swapping to it. Penguins. Maybe poor Lino gets a friend. Maybe he doesn't. Oh, LB Mayan, I need to enable your dismiss mod. I don't know why I had that off. Nope, Chelsea is okay. So let me fix this. So for armor, the feral exosuits need to be disabled for now because they need to stay warm. Did you? Okay. And I think the feral exosuits are making it so that I can't wear my bone cleats. Like there's some sort of problem with that. Oh, there is, okay. So an EMI dominant, okay. So there's a dynamo here that is going to shut us down. So I guess we know exactly where we're headed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go now. Form caravan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the wargs. Override. Oh my god, why would you bring 180 simple meals? Like, in no way is that required. What nonsense is that? I'm sorry, what? This days of food's got to be all sorts of wrong. Because 100 meals is kind of a lot. But we're also going to need raw meat for the animals. Yeah, so this form caravan was like, it's bugged out or something. I don't know what's going on. It's calculating like animals and pets incorrectly or something. All right, so that's probably enough. Just in case we need it. So let's finish this off. Raiding and then a monument is what you all voted on. I left that up probably too long. So just in case we need it, we're going to bring a doomsday launcher. And Silent Neuro. Oh, yeah, let's Sylvanti upgrade. Silent gained. So she can wall raise, which is going to be really helpful. So in here, I'm probably going to need to toss some campfires. It's not super cold out, but like, let's get ahead of the hyper frozen. Alright, Glitch, I'm gonna have you build these as well. And we have another Tory Talker vote. Alright, come on, Raiders, get moving. Oh, you're still woozy. Well, that will wear off by the time we get there. At least nothing will spoil. Okay, so it's only a half day's travel. That's not too bad. Okay, so there was a roof collapse. These pillars are indeed necessary. And you've got, yeah, the Tory Talker vote up there with bad, neutral, bad. Alright, it is pretty cold. I'm sort of curious. Well, we're very well insulated with everyone in the parkas and all, so that's not that much of an issue, but I'm barely keeping it above 0 Fahrenheit. So it is ridiculously cold in the base. Why am I heating the storage? To prevent the pets from frostbite. Because Bash Teddy, actually these links are pretty good, but the bears are only good until -48, which if I didn't heat this storage, it would drop below that, and then they would become frostbitten and harmed. Actually, it's just Robs. Robs is a grizzly, whereas Miles Cactus is a polar. Meteorite sandstone. Wow, that is not neutral. That is very beneficial. Here's the map encounter. I guess it's a midnight raid. I like it. So it is a bunch of glow. Oh no, these are some gloom lights, mech assemblers. The auto charge turrets are going to be annoying because there's not a lot of good walls around them. My wargs are non-combat. They're not wearing armor. And then I guess the seals are manhuntered, so the seals are fighting the mechs. But the dynamo is in there, so that's all I really need to bother with. I don't truly need to mess with this mech cluster, just the ones that are attacking us. Because there's no blocks or anything here. What I mean by that is this is steel walls, it's not stone walls, so I don't really benefit from breaking in here anyway. So let's take the power back. Everybody in. Actually, just melee. The feral, the anti-material rifles have a big old bayonet on them. Bot is F. Roger, Dodger. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Alright, so that's destroyed. I can always come back here at my leisure if I want to do something about that. I'm not even bothering to pick any of this up. I'm just exiting. Alright. This is everybody in the caravan. Back to Nova Scotia, please. Alright, I see Cora reconnected to chat. Hopefully that's true. I don't get any wood refunded, but that's why we stockpile wood anyway. Cases like that. So you all said raids are where it's at. So if I want to be raiding, I would say transport pods is probably what I need most. So I'm going to invest in that. What would... Maybe jump packs. I'm trying to think of what research I want to instantly get. Precision rifling. Okay, let's get gas up. So, glitch. Where'd my tech core go? Oh, it's over here. Alright, so we got gas up. The dynamo is gone. And then we will raid. So it looks like I can also bring Miles Cactus, because he's a polar bear, and he'll be fine with the temperature the way it is. Should this help some? Yeah, Lou, it would. Definitely would. Alright, let's place some, what is this, granite and marble? I've never made such a hideous monument. It's almost, I'm almost proud of that, how freakishly ugly that thing is. It is really, really, really bad. Oh, come on. Remove the roof. Thank you, Pink Link. Nope, keep going. Oh, you're not done. Yeah, bone cleats wear out really, really quickly. Almost maybe too quickly. Is there a nice way of... No, because that would share a spot. I'm trying to think of like an elegant way to lay these out. I cannot think of one. Yeah, it could be like that. That's fine. Alright, so this will help us to raid, crank up the fuel targets. We're also going to have to make chem fuel, but honestly, given the amount of gross meat we have, I think chem fuel is the least of our worries. And the caravan's already home. So that doesn't count as a raid. That wasn't a nearby village or anything like that. I will be raiding villages. More anti-material rifles are getting made. Turtle sandwich. There's yours. Reds. Here's yours. I need, what, 2 more? No, under a roof. Yep. Hold on, let me fix that. All right. Let's get raiding, friends. So it's not perfectly symmetrical, but it's as close as I'm going to bother making it. Alright, so all these fuel targets should be maxed, which means we're going to need to make some chem fuel, which means let me just queue up 500 or so. Now that we have jump packs and other added requirements for chem fuel, we might as well stock up a little bit more. Over here, we can stock up, what, 1,200? So I could even have... I don't know if I want that many explosives, but let's go up to 6. 600 will work. Okay, so we are all out. No, we have marble. They just haven't been building. Lazy. Alright, load group. So, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to load up a ton of gifts for my allies. It also is just a wonderful way of getting rid of garbage. Abrag, thanks for all the bits. Cheers to you, my friend. So we really just do have too much raw meat and leathers and the like. Alright, so who isn't wearing bone cleats? I think everyone is. Man, bone cleats really do wear out really fast. There were some complaints on YouTube that they were overpowered, so I un-overpowered them with, like, the biggest Nerf hammer ever. So, they wear out really quick, they cost a lot. I mean, I think they're right where they should be now, but... Alright, that was... all the marble. Alright, so we'll start to get this loaded up. I'm just gonna force haul. Oh, this is just... I need to send even more meat. Operation Disassembled Dumbo Drop. Oh, I don't care. A little bit of meat's missing. Okay. Give it as a gift. It's about 3 more than I needed, but perfect. It's almost exactly how much I needed to deliver as a peace offering or whatever, some sort of offering. Okay, so we've made all the marble. Let's go place a new stone. I guess it's granite time. Not my favorite use of granite, but hey, the end results will be wonderful if we get it. So once these are fully refueled, I do want to hit up the... I want to hit up our... Nope, still too cold. Our lovely crown neighbors. I'm also going to make sure that there are no stony meteorites that I've overlooked. I don't think I have. I've been pretty careful about flagging and tagging. But what I can do is, what is it, silver? Yeah. Wouldn't hurt to have some silver. I'm not mining them all up because I don't necessarily want everything that they're offered, but... You know, once we have a use for jade, I'll mine it. Well, if we get a textile rolling through, we have so many textiles to sell. Becoming idle. Okay, so now what? Sandstone? This is such a ridiculously hideous project. I love it. It's so funny. Alright, so it looks like we're all chem fueled up. Tomorrow morning should be raid time. Oh, speaking of raids. Fleshless. Some weak fleshless. Alright, we will send in our paratroopers. Oh, it has no arms. Oh, I'm just gonna walk away. Hey, Lancer. No, I'm not gonna. Let's bash it. Don't play with her food. Not that it could have possibly done us any harm. Red's got an inspired recruit. All right, so we have some light wounds to patch up. Nothing all that serious. Scav bench. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Okay, we're working on those anti-material rifles and shredding the mechs. This, alright, this might be a reference that some of you don't get, but this monument looks like it was made by Ed Gain. Very obscure reference, that, but yeah, a dark one. One Wendigo fitting for sure. Okay, we already refueled our jump packs. Yeah. For reference, he was a serial killer that stitched his victims together into horrible looking clothing. Obviously patchwork, nasty clothing. It looked a bit like the patchwork clothing that I don't even know if I can make myself. Is it? No, I can't even make it myself. But yeah, this monument looks like it was stitched together. Oh, Reds and Pinklink are getting married, and they're getting married over here again. Sure. We'll make this a thing. Yeah, also was the inspiration for Psycho. It was. More components from Viper. You're always helping, Viper. And cargo pods from Viking Deer of antibiotics. That's pretty sweet. Glitch, you're missing your daughter's wedding? Or no, Reds and Pinklink? No, neither of them are your kin. But he just wanted to haul the... I don't even know what he's doing. Yeah, I'm keeping a close eye on the heat here. I mean, these heaters are still... Well, we'll see. I'm actually a little excited for it to heat up, because that also means we might be able to get a trade caravan. But here is another Tory Talker vote up top for you all. Man, having the animals like hang out here. Ooh, go frenzy. That's really nice. And a heat wave for Mr. Johns. Oh, speaking of which. Okay, so tomorrow morning, we've got everything sorted out for a raid. Where'd that... Okay, here's the Doomsday Launcher. Hopefully I won't need one. I don't suspect I will. I'm just checking our shooters. No, it looks good. Slavanti has an inspiration for shooting. Ox is going to be able to melee better. Yeah, we're ready to just... outright murder. I guess we just need to keep researching art. Because functionally, I'm not really going to be able to research anything else. Our guys are not researchers. So it looks like you're all voting for a drop. Drops are kind of fun because I have no idea what drops mean. Oh, let's also make sure that we're making medicine until we have 50. I don't know if I have the cloth for this. I don't. But I could always hydroponically grow some. And smoke leaf for sale. You guys didn't vote for hydroponics, though, which is totally fine. I don't really have the space for it, but that'd be a pretty fantastic, very long-term project. Alright, so the drop was a space chunk. Alright. Oh, we're gonna have to do 2 groups, aren't we? Because they're not adjacent. Could I make that adjacent? I could make them adjacent if I wanted to, by like slapping a few down, but I'm gonna have 2 groups. It's fine. Oh, which? These are adjacent. So annoying. Let's see. Wolf, Sylvanti, Ox, and some meals, and some raw meat for the animals, some herbal meds, and the Doomsday Launcher. I'm not going to worry about beds. Moro turtle sandwich. No, maybe Phoenix Miles? Tolerian is the only one light enough to come. I'll send him. I'll send the new guy. The child must go on a raid. Boy! Go on your raid, boy! Alright, so we're all ready to launch? Everybody's ready to launch? Hope I'm not forgetting anything. So they're going to go first. Once I generate the map encounter, I'm going to send the backup so they can be an aimed drop. Pausing. And what edge did they land? Where are they? Wait. Hello? Oh, okay, they hadn't landed yet. They're landing there. Okay. I was like, where are they, man? I'm freaking out. Okay, let's pick up... Oh, too heavy. Oh, we have a siege from Solenopsis coming on the home tile. So here's what I'm going to do. Safety and animal safety. Oh, my wargs were like free to roam, which was not ideal. You've been watching episode 27 of the Wendigos. If you'd like to catch a live stream of this, and I do invite you to do so, Rhadamant.com has a countdown timer and the stream schedule. If you have any feedback for me, do drop me a line in the comments below. If you have any questions about the series, there is a full write-up on the website, Rhadamant.com again. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all next episode. Adios.